What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we're going to show you how to flash the bike back to stock if you have a brentune flash. If you saw one of my previous videos, a coil ended up crap in the bed on this bike. You know, it is kind of common. I think they have an updated part, but we're going to go through the whole process. Obviously you need to take off your rear seat. Make sure you have your handheld and your cable. Then you need to unplug this thing. You got to push on here and there, and then this comes out. Next, after you got this thing out, you got to plug the flasher into here. All right, so this is plugged into here. We turned on the key. Now we are going to go to the handheld. We're going to go to writing. And we're going to go to original. And please connect your vehicle to a battery stabilizer. I'm just going to hit OK. Switch on to the dashboard, check the connections, and press OK. Dashboard is on already, so we're going to click OK. I'm going to hit OK again. Press select to select it. So this should be writing the original stock file back onto the bike. Obviously, when you go to bring your bike into the dealer to have any repair work done, or any services you want to, or recalls or anything like that, you want to make sure that you flash the bike back to stock. Switch off the dashboard. Okay, we're gonna switch this off, and we're gonna hit OK. Please connect your thing, OK. Switch on the dashboard, check connections. Dashboard back on. Hit OK. You're going to go to total right. So now it's doing the ECU programming, and this should be bringing back the stock file. So this is going to take a bit. Obviously the dash is going to do all types of crazy shit like that and all this other crap, so you just let it do its thing. So I'm going to let this finish up what it's doing. Alright, so we're almost there. I'll get you guys back to this when it's done. Alright, so we finished doing that. Switch off the dashboard to continue. Switch it off. I'm going to click the select button to hit OK. Switch on the dashboard. Okay. Switch back on. We'll press the OK button or select. Switch off the dashboard to continue. Alright, writing ECU completed, and then we'll just press OK. And we're going to wait for this thing to analyze in progress, analyzing log in progress. And after this, it should be done. Now, when I go to start the bike, especially on a cold start, it's going to probably have a really crappy cold start. It may stall a couple times. Stock software, what do you expect? I'm just going to wait for this to finish. Alright, so now we should be all set. So I'm going to unplug everything and then start the bike. Alright, so I unplugged the handheld unit. And I'm going to start the bike up. And we'll see how it sounds when it starts. The bike's still warm, so I don't know if it's going to be a an actual cold start where you hear it dying out, but Alright, so this is the next day, and I actually wanted to show you a true cold start. Obviously this will be with the stock software because we flashed it back to that. So I'm going to turn on the bike, let it do its thing, and we'll let you hear this thing. It may stall a couple times, it's going to sound weird, it's going to have a high idle. So here we go. Yep. Try starting it again. Okay. 3. So obviously you can hear that one of the coils is shot, and I had to, restart it a couple times. So I'm on the original software that was on this bike from 2020. I never got it updated, and when all the coils are working properly, the cold start isn't as bad. It might have died maybe once, but then it stayed running after that. Obviously I had to start it 4 times, and you heard a little bit of backfiring, I'm sure, because there's probably a little bit of built up unused fuel or whatever. But yeah, the coil is definitely shot. So obviously make sure you always flash these things back to stock if you're going to have the coil replaced at the dealer, which I will be doing. But all right guys, just wanted to let you hear that next day cold start with a bad coil. You can see how bad it was, and you can hear it sounds different too. It doesn't sound right. Obviously when I'm riding the bike and the coil is bad, you could hear it just sounds totally different, and it doesn't sound like it should at all, which is expected because you have the dead coil. Alright guys, so hopefully this video was helpful to show you how to flash this thing back to stock. Yeah, so I'm going to get the brake recall done. I'm going to have them update any software to actually the newest software, because this thing hasn't been updated in like 2 years. And then they will replace the coil. And I think the brake light was also one of the recalls, or not a recall, it was a software thing that had to get done as well. So I'm going to get all this done to the dealer. Alright guys, so hopefully this video was helpful to show you guys how to flash this bike back to stock when you have a brentune handheld.